Good evening and welcome to Prime of Midlife. It's Monday evening, I have finished work, I've had something to eat and read some comments, answered some comments, and tonight I want to talk about prepping. See, even the cat agrees with me. Just having a look at the comments, it seems some people think that we're preparing for the end of the world, and that's not what we're doing, or certainly it's not what I'm doing, because if the world goes poof, there's not much I can do about it. I will just, carry on as best I can. I actually went back and had a look at my 5 reasons we should be prepping in the UK video. And I did that, I think it was May or something, and I had been looking at the news since about October, and that was when there was the lorry driver shortages, veggie picker shortages, farmers were saying they weren't going to plant as much, or they weren't going to bring as many animals to market, fertiliser shortages, excuse me, inflation, and that was why I decided that I would get stuff at the prices they were then, rather than wait and possibly struggle to get some things later on, especially the next year. And obviously now it's about a year since I first started thinking about things, about 5-6 months since I started actually doing something about it, and nothing's really changed. Nothing's got fabulously better. Do I expect that zombies will come to get me? No, I don't. Do I expect that the world will end? No, not particularly. What I do expect is that things are going to get more expensive. Power cuts, I have to say. Financial Times today, there was an article from somebody saying that liquid natural gas, Putin has shot himself in the foot because the amount of liquid natural gas available from places like Algeria and the United States and things like that, Europe is not going to have a problem even without Russia's gas. I was so happy to read that, because I don't know about you, but it's been getting a bit chillier here just now. I am not liking that bit. Mainly because I've noticed that if I heat my room, my sitting room, and believe you me, it's barely down to single figures here just now, but if I heat my sitting room and then I go up the stairs and it's cold, that's quite a shock to the system. So as I said in one of the comments, I'm hoping for hot water bottles and fleecy jammies for my birthday at the end of the month. That has gone on my list. Anyone that's asked me what do I want for my birthday, I'm like, I want fleecy jammies, I want big cardigans, and I want hot water bottles. That's my thing, because the shock to the system going from your cosy room to the rest of the house is quite considerable. Really don't like that at all. So yeah, I just thought I'd just do a quick thing of, it's weird how some people perceive us as preppers. Obviously that word it covers a multitude of sins. But here in the UK, it's not, we can't particularly homestead. We're prepping in apartments, we're prepping in housing association houses, we're prepping in council houses, we're prepping in, in schemes, housing developments where there's 100 houses round about you. We can't do homesteading as such. Some of us might have big enough gardens to get some hens and things, but that's about as good as it's going to get. Apart from that, you can possibly grow your own veg. If I could get my act together, I could do that. Tried it this year, failed dismally. We will try again next year. But some seem to think that we're like doomsday preppers, and we're not. We're looking to try and save ourselves money, save ourselves angst, and prepare for anything that may happen. As you can see, the cat's making noise and I'm watching her. She's not that desperate to get out just yet. She just got in. Hang on. Right, come on then. You going out? Go on, hurry up. Okay, obviously was in a rush to get out because she flew out that door. So yeah, but it's quite interesting to think of, that that's what people see us as. Oh, you're a prepper. Oh, you'll have loads and loads of food and in your bug out bag and your this bag and your that, and you're like, well, not loads and loads of food, but yeah. Oh, what, you ready for the zombies? No. I just want that, see if there is a power cut, which I'm in Scotland, it's coming into winter, it's a normal thing that happens, then I want to be ready for it without running about like a headless chicken going, oh my god, there's no power. How am I going to stay cosy? I've got a basket for that. I've got a basket in the car for that as well, with a blankie and a torch and everything like that. I want to be able to go through my life in a relatively relaxed manner. I don't want to have to be doing this, when the lockdowns came and everyone's running about for toilet roll. I have never only had 2 toilet rolls in my house. Never. It's a thing. Must obviously be a thing because I've always had spare toilet roll. So it was never an urgency for me, and I really don't want to be an urgency. I run around like a headless chicken at the best of times, going to work, doing the radio, helping bits and bobs here and there, going to see mum and stuff. I've got quite enough to do. Which means that some of the stuff I'm supposed to do for prepping doesn't work. But hey ho. I've got the basics. So, as I say, doomsday prepper? No. Expecting zombies? No. Expecting to not have to go to the shops and pay a fortune for stuff this Christmas? Oh yes, because I've already got most of it. Expecting that next year when inflation goes up again, that I'm going to have to pay a fortune for stuff? Well, it all depends on what the stuff is, because I have got a lot of stuff stashed so that I can pick and choose what I spend my money on and pick and choose what I bulk out. And if I manage to get my garden, then that'll be great. But yes, I just thought I would come on and go with it. What do they think we're doing here? Do they think we're barricading the doors? And, we're not. We're trying to save ourselves money and trying to give ourselves that cushion that means if anything goes wrong in the normal scheme of things, we're relatively relaxed about it. And for me, relatively relaxed will do just nicely. Because, yeah, I'd rather that than be shocked. And as the old saying goes, I'd rather have it than be looking for it. And anything I can think of that I should have just in case, I pretty much have. I've got for power cuts. I've got for, food prices going up a lot, or if there's some shortages, I'm good with that. Financial Times again said that the wheat prices have gone up because of the attacks on Ukraine today. So, yeah, I can get through this next year relatively relaxed. And that'll do for me. So I'm going to go now and make myself some tea, and I'll catch you later.